Last character? One of the first DLC.
The first DLC and the last DLC, yeah.
Cool.
That's actually
like
true.
it.
We're coming full circle right now, back on PS2 home turf. This is going to be kind of crazy seeing how these two characters duke it out, because we don't often see very much high-level Sora, at least in America. We have like a couple people like Deathspade who've been kind of championing the character, but as of right now, we'll have to see if Yukey is going to be able to bring the skills to this playing field.
Definitely. You can see, too, the big stage of PS2, they're both going to go with the long-range approach, right? Zone it out a little bit. You got a lot of space to work with. Oh, God, just ripping forward smash. That's going to be a punish right there. Sora, especially as we get later and later in this game, Nerf, a character with great damage output as we go.
Yeah, you're right. And you know, it's only getting worse, Haz. I really feel like once you're learning more of these confirms and getting stuff,
is that a raw call out? Just
seeing some crazy stuff. But here we get the edge guard. This is where things get interesting. You're going to go high because you know that Thundaga is lined up. You got to be able to do something here, and getting out of the Blizzaga, good mash. But still, with half of an Arsene bar left, I feel like we're putting on the hurt and getting Arsene out ASAP. But Yukey still getting pushed back on ledge.
Actually getting the freeze there in the corner, but the counter reversal off the side of the stage, off the Heezy. Yep. There goes the stock. There goes the lead right there as well. Now we're going to see, down tilt. Up tilt, mix. You air dodge. Oh my God, the counter was such a good idea. So many people swing in that situation. Really, really like what Yukey is looking for here. The offensive strength, the true stuff is amazing, as we said, but trying to think one step ahead of your opponent too, showing some foresight there. I like to see that, Nerf.
Yeah, it is one of those things that like you can drop combos mid-combo and be like, okay, cool, I want to see what your panic options are. I think it might have been a little early to go for something like the counter. That usually something happens after a few moments of conditioning, but yeah, we are going to get that up B. Now we see that that high recovery over the ledge is going to get punished by Yukey. Good stuff.
Oh my goodness, missing another forward smash there. Up tilt going to lead into an up air. Sharking a little bit here in Nerf, but forward smash. Still not enough power there. Swinging with a lot of these smash attacks from the big crunch, Nerf. What do you think about that?
I think you're right. I think it's going to be one of those things. We're looking for some haymakers. We're looking for some big swings on the ledge. But, I mean, if you're missing out on a couple of these, you're starting to become more vulnerable. And look at all this power on the forward smash. We've got some rage power behind it, and we're looking for the 2-frame off that down smash as well. So looks like Yukey's doing the right things, trying to punish the lack of a hitbox on the Arsene up B recovery.
Yukey's doing an amazing job scouting out the defensive options of Big Crunch, right? Waiting out air dodges, waiting out gun dashes, being in the right position at the right time, and that's going to do it. A 3-stock for Yukey off the Thundaga.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, it's one of those things that when you have the Thundaga lined up for edge guards, I mean, it really is tough. Yukey already burned a couple resources, or Big Crunch already burned a couple resources.
Was that a protein bar? Big Crunch, did you see that? He took a Big Crunch of something.
He's took the Big Crunch.
Did you see that? Production?
Living up to his name.
Hold up.
What do we got?
For real.
Can I get a zoom in on the player?
Is that his gimmick?
I need to see what he's got.
Took an L.
No
Feeling hungry?
Food or drink. No outside food or drink, you know. So this is all homegrown.
Must be. The Dole's Convention Center. Incredible food. I give it up. Great popcorn. The popcorn here is a vibe, I will say.
Yep.
If y'all been watching here, get a nice bag of popcorn. Nice and warm, freshly.
Oh. Huh? Uh-oh. Yo. This is the call out. We're going to Hollow Bastion 2? Yeah, you know what's up.
We're playing Kingdom Hearts 2. All right. A lot more triangle commands coming up here. Round 2. Of this match. A lot of best of 2 today. I think it's all best of 2 actually, Nerf.
Yeah, so it feels like I think P3 we're starting to get a best of 5 territory. So right now, yeah, you know, you have a best of 3. This is going to be a little bit more dicey. You have a crucial time to make your plays and make it happen. But look at that. All of that spacing, and you're still not going to get hit by the counter. I will say, not the best counter, but it does have a unique niche.
It was interesting because Sora himself collided with the ledge, preventing him from making contact with a forward smash yet again. Defensive options, I don't care if they're air dodges, buttons in the air, gun dashes from Joker, or Sora side Bs. The punishes are there for Yukey, and that really is the difference maker, just honing in on these habits on the side of Big Crunch. Honestly, Crunch trying to fire back, I respect it.
Yeah, I respect it. You got to go for something like, say, okay, look, I know how to play this character. You might say, like, you're playing DLC too. I could do this. Anyone with a controller could do this. But, I mean, as of right now, Yukey's showing that they definitely have a little bit more than the average player's skills.
I think it is such a statement to pick your character, to pick your opponent's main and ditto them.
Yeah.
Game 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might have a nice Sora, but it's like, to me, it's like, yeah, you did that, but I could do this better with this character. But so far, untrue on the side of this match, Nerf.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, after the first game, you're like, well, at least it's not going to, at least it can't be worse than a 3-stock, right? But I mean, as of right now, we are staring down the barrel of another 3-stock, and Yukey already showing that they have some really nice stuff and getting more damage off this edge guard. The extra credit continues to rack up. He has.
I like that. We're seeing a lot more characters and a lot of other players implement this newer strategy of stalling off stage, right? Get yourself in a good position, and with Sora, it's Firaga, right? Stalling off stage or Blizzago, you know, using your neutral B, not just to get the projectiles out there, but keep yourself in a good position. I love that creativity. We see it with, like, Ashimo does it with Ryu, you know, stalling with the Hados.
Yeah, honestly, it's very much like a Shucker Nets like sort of vibe where it's like it floats, but you can follow behind it. There's lots of things you can do here. We get the noops into the up smash. That's going to be a classic bread and butter for Sora players, and he'll pop off a little bit because he felt good. It's like a double 3-stock. I'm popping off too.
At least feeling good for sure. Good stuff. It is a protein bar.
It is indeed a protein bar.
Yeah, there it is. Taking a big crunch.
All right.
Big crunch, taking a big crunch, taking a big tumble down to the loser's bracket. All good, though.
Got to keep that energy up, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's right. But maybe need more energy bar earlier, right? Like maybe that's a part of the equation.
You got to preload that.
That's right. A lot of people, it's like, when do you eat if you have a bracket? Dude, I was always like, especially when I was competing seriously in Smash, I was like, I'm not eating until like bracket's done.
Yeah, it's a good question. You know, you don't want to eat too close to your bracket and then get food coma. You get all tired and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like the play. There's a whole art and science behind proper esports nutrition. You know, who knows? So you just got to ask the experts, you know, some people who might know those kinds of things. But as of right now, we are still awaiting our next players. This has already been off to a fiery start with a double 3-stock. I mean, it looks like we've got a great set ahead of us next.
Let's see what happens here. I'm so excited to watch them Smash. Honestly, it's been a while since I've been to a tournament. I don't know, or at least one of this caliber, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's just so good to see everyone back together, and just there's something I love about just walking around and hearing all the Smash on all the TVs. Melee, especially 64 and Brawl, which you hear a lot last Smash 4, but hearing Ultimate Melee live, there's something to it still. It really is.
And even hearing other games